Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new video and it's time to do a speed test comparison between the Infinix Note 10 Pro versus the Infinix 08i. And guys, the Infinix 08i is powered by a Mediatek Helio G90T processor with 8GB of RAM, while the Infinix Note 10 Pro is powered by a Mediatek Helio G95 chipset with 8GB of RAM as well. On the back, we have a quad cameras on both these two devices. We have a 64 megapixel main camera on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, while on the 08i we have a 48 megapixel main camera. So I am really excited to see that how is the Mediatek Helio G95 stack up against the Mediatek Helio G90T inside the Infinix 08i. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. And guys, on both phones is completely off, so now let's start off with the boot up test between these two devices. Here we go. And the logo is here, more faster on the Infinix 08i as compared to the Infinix Note 10 Pro. And also we have Android 11 on the Note 10 Pro, while on the 08i we have Android 10 XOS on both phones. And you can see at the Infinix Note 10 Pro it is more faster when it comes to putting up as compared to the Infinix 08i, and you can see about 1 or 2 second difference between these two devices. And guys, you can see that and both phones has a very similar display. We have a full HD IPS LCD display with a 90Hz refresh rate on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, while on the Infinix 08i we also have a full HD IPS LCD display with a 90Hz refresh rate as well. On the front we have a dual front-facing camera on the Infinix 08i, while on the Note 10 Pro we have a single front-facing camera inside this punch hole, and the punch hole is on the center on the Infinix Note 10 Pro as compared to on the left hand side, which I don't like that. Now let's see the app's opening speed. And guys, everything is closed up in the background, no app is running in the background. And also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones, and the first application we have is the phone dialer, and that is exactly the same on both phones. And you can see animation, it is feels very smooth on the new Infinix Note 10 Pro as compared to the 08i, which is running on Android 10. So now let's see settings, that is exactly the same on both phones. Let's see Amazon shopping, and that is exactly the same on both phones, no difference there. So now let's see the scrolling, and that is again exactly the same, no difference there. We have 90Hz refresh rate on both these devices. So now let's check out some games application. Now let's start off with the Candy Crush Saga. Again we have a Mediatek Helio G95, faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro as compared to the Infinix 08i. Now let's see Instagram, and that is exactly the same on both phones. Now let's see Snapchat, that is exactly the same. Let's see Spotify, more faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro as compared to the 08i. Let's see Pinout, that is exactly the same on both phones, I have to say, and you can see no difference there. Now let's see the Subway Surfer, and let it be more faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, but let's see at the end, and you can see let it be more faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro as compared to the Infinix 08i. Now let's see the Temper N2 on both phones, and that is let it be more faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, but you can see that not a huge difference. Let's see at the end who is faster there. Yes, let it be more faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro. Now let's opening up the Twitter, faster on the Infinix 08i this time. Now let's see the PUBG Mobile on both phones, and again we have a Mediatek Helio G95 versus a Mediatek Helio G90T. Both phones is perform very similar. Let's see at the end, exactly the same on both phones, no difference there. Zedge, faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro as compared to the 08i. Now let's see the scrolling, and that is again exactly the same on both phones, no difference there because we have 90Hz refresh rate. And last time I'm launching the cameras on both phones, default camera app. Now let's see that which one is going to be the fastest one. That is exactly the same on both phones, no difference there. We have 48 megapixel main camera, while on the Infinix Note 10 Pro we have a 64 megapixel main camera, so huge difference in the camera wise as well. Now let's see internet browser speed. I am seeing default Google Chrome on both phones, and also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. Now let's see wikipedia.org. Faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro as compared to the 08i. So now let's see the scrolling. Yes, I see little bit lag on both phones, but after some time really smooth on both phones. So now let's open this. Again exactly the same, and you can see. So now let's see the scrolling. Again really smooth on both phones, no lag whatsoever. And next on the list is the apple.com, and also we have same Wi-Fi network on both phones. Again faster on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, I have to say. Now let's see the scrolling. Again exactly the same, no difference there. So guys, now let's RAM management on both phones, and both phones has a 8GB of RAM, and the Infinix Note 10 Pro had this weird issue. It automatically remove apps in the background. Let me show you, and you can see every application it is available on the 08i, while on the Infinix Note 10 Pro, and you can see a lot of apps it is automatically removes from the background. Now let's see the phone dialer on the 08i, no refresh. Let's see settings, no refresh. Amazon shopping and that card refresh on the 08i. Instagram, no refresh. Let's see the Snapchat, that is refresh I think on the 08i. So now let's see the Spotify on both phones, refresh on the 08i. Let's see Pinout, refresh again. Let's see Subway Surfer, again refresh. Let's see Temperance 2, refresh again on the 08i. Let's see the Twitter, no refresh. Let's see the PUBG Mobile, and that card refresh on the 08i. And you can see RAM management, it is really bad on the 08i. I don't know why, because in my last speed test Infinix 08i's performed really good in the RAM management. Zedge, refresh on the 08i. Last we are back to the internet browser where we left, and you can see. And guys, what I have to say regarding the app's opening speed, as you can see that, and the Infinix Note 10 Pro it is more faster as compared to the Infinix 08i in system-based application as well as in game app loading time. In terms of the RAM management device, I would say that the Infinix Note 10 Pro is performed really good in the RAM management as compared to the Infinix 08i, but Infinix Note 10 Pro had this weird issue. It automatically removed apps in the background, which I don't like that. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Infinix Note 10 Pro versus the Infinix 08i. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.